Right. It looks like we are live. And yes, the first live stream that I had done for what seems like an age. It's probably only been like, a month or two. But um, I'll be honest, I wasn't going to be doing one today. Or tonight, I should say. But yeah, what the fuck. Let's we'll do the usual. We'll get this off to the usual start. Herodian is already fucking. I swear, you seem to know when when these streams are going faster than even I do. Yeah, I'll get the usual sort of guff out the way first. So I'll tell you the usual thing. I have only the one monitor, apart from that one that's right next to me, but that's not hooked up to the computer. So yeah, I will have to be minimising the game as we go along. And Jim has graced us with his presence as well. Mind you, I knew you were coming anyway. I've I've got to start with this. It was only about not even 10 minutes ago. I was waiting to get this thing started, and I was notified, shall we say, of an announcement that came from Frontier Developments. They have released a new ship kit today, and in next to no time, they've already had to pull it because it's causing some kind of issue with the game. I mean, do they not test anything before they publish it, this lot? Why is it always that, some cosmetic or, an update or, a DLC or whatever it fucking well is, they always release it, then they find out, oh, you know what, it don't work properly. Okay, right. But it's always after the fact, never before. They never test anything beforehand. And they really are fucking hopeless. Anyway, on Thursday, yesterday even, we got a new module, a new weapon, sort of, which allows us to undertake what is possibly the most difficult of missions in the game, which is to head to Thargoid Titans and try to free the human captives that are being held within. Now, we knew that this was coming. We've known for a little while that this was coming, and a lot of us had various ideas as to how it was going to be implemented. And I'll freely admit, I was one of these people who kind of let their imagination run away with them. I didn't think it was going to come along until update 17, and what I was hoping was that update 17 would have a means of actually landing within the Titan, and then you either going on foot or using the SRV, get to the areas where the human captives were being held and free them that way. No, it's nothing like that at all. I'm not a big fan of the way they have implemented it. There's no two ways about it. But nevertheless, it is here. So, I'll make the best of it. There's no doubt that the mission is challenging. It is tough. I've made 3 attempts so far. The first attempt was a fucking disaster. I managed to rescue 4 before my ship was just totally obliterated. So I didn't actually get any of them back. The second trip, I managed to rescue 59. That one went really well. And then the third one, I managed to rescue 33 and got them back as well. But that one was a lot more difficult. I was constantly sort of, on the verge of being like blasted shitless by. I had 5 interceptors that were all like fairly close by, and they were all aggroing. You could hear them all, and 3 of them had their Thargon swarms, active. And then there was also a hunter flying around. I don't know what kind it was, but pretty likely that it was going to be a glaive. So yeah, one wrong move and I was history. But yeah, I did manage to get out of there, but it was properly difficult. I don't think it's helped by my choice of rescue ship, which I am currently in, the Hurdy-Gurdy Man 3. I'm kind of regretting calling it that now, because every time I play the game while I'm in that ship, I've got that fucking song going through my head. So, yeah. Not that I don't like the song, but yeah, I don't want it stuck in my head 24 hours a day. But if we have a look through the loadout of this thing, I don't think there's going to be any big surprises. So we have 2 Class 3 enhanced AX multi-cannons, which are the 2 pre-engineered gimbaled ones. With the overcharged bit I'm not that fussed about. It's the auto loader that I find really handy with these. So yeah, 2 of those. Class 2 beam laser, which again is gimbaled, and it's long range thermal vent, no surprise. And here we have the new new weapon, the extraction missile, which we use to free the pods containing the human captives from the Titan. Yeah, we are effectively mining the Titan, just like we do an asteroid. The Titan itself, it does react to it. Not very much, but it will react to it. But it's all the other Thargoids that are all hanging around. They react to it far more than the actual Titan itself. So in the utility mounts, it's pretty much all essential stuff, with one possible exception. So Thargoid pulse neutralizer, you're not going to get to the Titan without it. Pulse wave Xeno scanner, you're not going to find anything in the on the Titan without it, so you need those. Caustic sink launcher, obviously you need that if you're going through the Maelstrom cloud. This is the only one where I might get away with changing this. The ECM, I've not had any scythes chasing me after I get out of the system where the Titan is, and that's the only time I need this. So if it turns out that scythes are not going to bother chasing after you, then I can replace this with something else. I don't know what. Probably a heat sink launcher, because I do take a bit of heat damage as I'm passing through the pulse here. So yeah, if that does get replaced, it will almost certainly be with a heat sink. It will just be a regular one as well. I don't need one of the serious double engineered ones, because all I need this for is that one time, going through the Titan's pulse. After that, I don't really need it at all. Core internals, no surprises here. So military grade composite, heavy duty deep plating, big surprise. Power plant is low emissions, and the monstered experimental, I changed that last night. Originally it was low emissions with thermal spread, but I was slightly I tweaked the loadout a little bit, and it meant that I was using a bit too much power, so I had to change the experimental on this. I might get away with it, I'm not 100% sure. And my when I'm completely stationary, the thermal level is something like 15. It may go up as high as 18, but it stays below 20. Now, under full thrust, it's actually around 20 point, I think it's 20.3, might be 20.5. So it is just over the 20% threshold. So if I'm moving at full thrust, there is a chance I might get spotted. Well, we'll see how we do anyway. So thrusters, yeah, dirty dry tuning, drag drives, big shock. Frame shift drive is one of the pre-engineered ones, so it's got the faster boot time and the improved mass, the improved range rather. Improved mass, what the fuck am I talking about? Light support is reinforced, grade 4. The distributor charge enhanced with super conduits, and the sensors are lightweight. No surprises there. So with the optionals, you'll have noticed by now, if you hadn't already, this ship does not have any shields. I'm not convinced on the whole shieldless ship idea, but let's face it, 3 trips so far, and I've survived 2 of them, so I haven't done too badly. So I'll carry on with it for at least a bit. So we have 7A universal multi-limit controller, 64-ton cargo. You don't need corrosion resistant cargo when you're getting these the pods. They're not corrosive, so yeah, no worries there. 2 class 4 and 1 class 3 hull reinforcement packages, which are all heavy duty deep plating, no surprise. Then 1 class 3, 2 class 2 module reinforcements, and then an AFM unit. This is the change that I made late last night. You do take quite a lot of internal damage, so I figured, right, I need something to repair it. I ended up completely using up all 1100 repair capacity of this thing. So yeah, I am actually wondering if it might be an idea to take this up to a class 2. We'll see what happens. So that is the ship that I will be using. What we got in the old could be worse, it could be the Mana. Yeah, I wouldn't sink to those depths. Well, I very nearly did have a ship called the Hogger Wogger. So same source. Right. Anyway, I've got all of my limpets on board. I fill up with limpets because, you know, I figured it's better to have too many than not enough. And on my 3rd trip yesterday, I didn't have enough of them. I could have got more than 33, but I didn't have the limpets, and I wasn't going to fart about, you know, synthesizing 4 of them. So yeah, we've already got the system locked in. We are heading to, yeah, right here, Legacy Sector IH-U B3-3, which is where Maelstrom Ryan is. Not my favourite Maelstrom. In fact, I'd say it's the 2nd worst in the game. But let's get underway and see what awaits. Now, my 3 trips yesterday, on all 3 occasions, I was interdicted by hunters. I always had glaives showing up, which is fine because you take out a glaive, that's 4.5 million credits you get, and the rebuy on this thing is 2.9 million. So even if my ship's blown up, if I've destroyed a glaive, I'm gonna, you know, be making a profit. So let's see if we get there first time. I doubt we will. I'm sure we're going to get pulled out of height space. Yeah, we are. Let's see what it is. I mean, if it's an interceptor, no big deal. You know, just run away from it. Well, there's only one of whatever it is. Yeah, it is an interceptor. Yeah, it's taken a while to actually like get far enough away from the thing. Far enough that it disappears from the sensors. Right, let's try again. I don't need to keep boosting, even if it does start catching me up. It's nearly 8 kilometers away. It's not going to get a chance to do anything. Right, here we are. Now, one thing I've noticed is that since update 16.01, Sargoids have become a lot more aggressive in and around Titans. And the chances of me getting here without being interdicted at least a couple of times are very slim indeed. It does kind of lull you in a bit of a, you know, false sense of security, because you get like fairly close to it and you think, oh, I'm going to do it, and then that's when it all starts. So my heat level is okay. Now it's at 20, and there we go. Right, so let's see what we get. We've got scouts. I'll take them on. But even with no shields, they're not going to be able to do a hell of a lot. And if worst comes to worst, I can do some repairs before boosting, or you know, before going back into Super Cruise. Yeah, my armour is not as good as it was last night, and it's fucking showing. So I'm already down to 81. I mean, repairing is not going to take very long, but I didn't think I was going to be taking this much damage. Where the fuck's he gone? I don't know why he went so far away. Alright, so that's him down. But yeah, my hull is now at 80%. Trying to do some repairs. And also, I forgot, I need some of them. I can get some of these. Send out a couple of collectors, grab the materials while we can. Wreckage components and weapon parts there I need. Propulsion elements I'm maxed on, and biomechanical conduits, but we'll get everything else. We'll also have a look at our modules. Right, we'll repair that reinforcement module. I don't need to worry about any others. So, fucking hell, this must be a fair old way away. Oh, bollocks. What's that? Oh, these are going to be more scouts coming in. I don't really need them. Okay, Limpet isn't going after this thing. Oh, now he is. Hurry up, you fucking piece of shit. Now I can hear that the scouts have actually entered the instance. Let the other Limpet get that. Right, there we go. So that repair limpet got me back up to 90% already. While I boost away from these, I don't want to take too much more damage. Plus, I also want to continue with my repairs. Get them back up to 100, and then we can get back underway again. There we go. Now that they're all out of sight. In fact, the other scouts that showed up all buggered off anyway. Right, what else have we got in the chat? Nothing else. Right. So we're already up to 95, so this repair limpet is surely going to get us back up to 100%, so we'll be okay there. I would much rather have been a hunter than another scout. Can't really see where he is. Oh, there's more scouts coming. There we go. Right, let's fuck off. I'd imagine I'm going to get interdicted at least once more before we arrive. Dare I say it, but we're doing alright so far. Well, I'm certainly alright with this, but it looks like there you go, we're here. Now I'm not wasting any time, we'll just boost straight there. Damage level is already starting to go up at quite a rate. Too slow with the old launching that sink. And then too early with that one, but it shouldn't be a problem. Alright, let's get ready with the old pulse thing. There you go, but look at how much the thermal level goes up. So I'm now taking thermal damage, and this is why I think, yeah, I could do with replacing my ECM with a heatsink launcher. Now, this is where I tend to find out if I'm going to do okay here or not. Because more often than not, there's going to be a hunter somewhere close by as we are approaching. And if it sees me, I'm in for a world of fucking annoyance. Now, at the moment, I seem to be okay. There's no sign of one. Fucking, I'll take that. Right, there's a hunter that's just launched, but it's too far away. Right, so there are a couple of them now. The first one's gone straight on. Let's see, what is that? I can't actually see if that is a hunter or not. No, it looks like it's... yeah, it's a Cyclops. That's okay. Right, so we're here, and by the looks of it, we've managed to get here on the quiet. That's the first time I've been able to do that. So now we need to go a bit mad with the old making sure we stay pretty cool. I want to keep my heat as low as I possibly can. Right, see if we can spot any yeah, that's one right there. Let's get a bit closer. Now the old convergence with the old clipper is not brilliant, so I do need to, well, I'll probably need to fire like, you know, a few of these. Ah, fuck it. Right, there's a an interceptor that's aggroing. At the moment, that's all he's doing. Near him. Now, my stealth is about to go right up the Kazi, really. Right down the Kazi, as I launch 4 collector limpets. Now, of course, collector limpets, yeah, they send your stealth levels through the fucking roof. You can now be seen quite easily. But let's see if we can get this one. So they're out. We'll get upside down so that hopefully, yeah, the limpets will all limpets all survived that, which is quite surprising. So they're all going away. That interceptor has stopped firing for the moment. Yeah, each one of those, another one's, there's another 2 firing on us. Each one of those subsurface areas contain 8 of the pods. So with my 64 tons, I could fill up this ship just releasing 8 of those subsurface areas. Right. But if any of you have watched my video where I was going after tissue samples, you'll know that I never fill up the ship's hold, because I like to have a few spare limpets around just in case I need to undergo any repairs, which I do at the moment. And I've only down to 96%, but fuck it. Right, so we'll repair that. We'll have a look what our modules are like. I'll get them all back up to max. Alright, there we go. That will do for now. So I've got 8 of them. Let's see where the next nearest one is. So that one looks 1.3, don't look too bad. Start calling myself down. Okay, let's look for this next subsurface storage chamber, which is just over here. Right, let's just right, let's give that a shot. There we go. Alright, so they are out. Hopefully the old collector limpets, yep, they're buggering off doing their thing. So hopefully that's another 8 of them picked up. See if there's anything more in the chat here. Lukozer makes it look easy again. I don't know about that. Oh fucking hell! I've got to start jettisoning limpets. Yeah, this looks like core mining, but we get people instead of void ovals. Yeah, and you know, surely they could have come up with something original. But once again, it's just using existing gameplay elements. I really wish they'd done something different, you know. It's not that I don't like it, you know, I do like doing this. The reason I like it is because it is quite the challenge. It is, you know, pretty fucking difficult. I may be making it look easier than it is at the moment, but yeah, believe me, it's not easy. Now I've got room for 3 more, so let's junk another 5 of those. I only picked up 13 that time. See, there is another storage capsule right here. Why hasn't it gone in? Because of fucking slow servers. There you go, so now they are all in. Let's check the next nearest. Oh, yeah, that one's really close. Where is it? There it is. Alright, see if we can get this one. There we go. Right, so that's another 8 away. Now the thing is, at the moment, as ridiculous as it may seem, this is the easy part. The hard part is getting away from here. But up until yesterday, it had actually been a while since I last even went to any of the Titans. I'd spent quite a while doing AX conflict zones because we had like 3 weeks of actually getting some invasions, and it really did look like it was nailed on for at least 2 more invasions this week. But no, there was a system, I can't remember what it was because it was like, you know, fucking hell. Right, how many more have I got to junk? Another 3. Yeah, it's one of those cold 280 bloody fucking blah systems. But it had just gone midnight on Thursday, so you know, yeah, it was Thursday, but by just like, you know, a couple of minutes. And it was on 0.4% completion. So it was like, okay, this is nailed on for an invasion state. No. Every fucking player there was, I would imagine, all fucking made a beeline for that system and stopped the invasion. Jesus Christ, that was, yeah, that was close. But we got it. So how many have I got now? 24. That missile's going to destroy my fucking... yeah, all of my collector Olympics were destroyed there, I think. Oh no, it only destroyed 1. Oh, so we'll use 1. I'll junk another 7 so we can get all of those in. I've also accidentally used a caustic sink there. I'm going to need that while on my way out, so that was a fuck up. It looks like that missile didn't do anywhere near as much damage as I thought. It's it took out one of me collector limpets, but that was it. I've got another interceptor that's aggroing. So they got a rough idea where I am, but they can't pick me up with their sensors because my heat levels is so low. There's also a lot of Olympic canisters floating around as well. They might be getting in their way a bit. Right, where's this one? Oh no, this is going to be a problem. It's now doing its repair thing, and this doesn't do me any favours at all. So loads of internal modules are malfunctioning. Taking hull damage is not too severe. Right, that was not actually as bad as I thought it was going to be. But I am going to need to do some repairs on that in a sec. First of all, let's try and get this next one. That was fucking nowhere near. That's because of the missile malfunctioned. See how this one does. There we go. Again, that was really close to the end. Alright, let's get my collector limpets out there. while we're doing that, we'll get a repair limpet underway. Just get rid of another 4 of these. Let's have a look how many modules are doing. Not great. So let's get my module reinforcements sorted out at least. Now, is there anything here that desperately needs? Not really. There's nothing there that's likely to... Oh, fucking hell, I fired another caustic sink. What a cunt. That means I've now only got 1 caustic sink left while I'm trying to get out of here. So I've got to keep some limpets now so I can do my decontamination once I get beyond the cloud. I mean, you'd have thought that after that, after the Titan doing its like repair thing, whatever, the again we're having to wait for the servers to catch up and realise that my limpets have come back. They're all just hanging around. I've got space for 4, and 4 of my limpets are just sitting there, and now they're all going to get destroyed. There they go, 1's gone in. Right, okay, I think that is the lot. Get another repair limpet underway. Let's look for the next alright, that's the next closest one. Okay, that's not too bad. Oh, okay, it's the other side of this ridge. That was close. I can't believe I was actually able to get that one. Right. Well, off they go again. Now how many more of these do I think I'm going to be able to get? This will get me up to 48. I need to get rid of another 6 of these. Right, so I'll do 1 more at these storage chambers. Oh, I'll do that one. That one's nice and close. And then that will be it. And then comes the difficult bit of getting out of here. And I've made it a lot more difficult for myself from the fact that I've the fact that I've used some of my I've used some of my fucking caustic sinks. Again, that was fucking close. Alright, how many collectors have I got active at the moment? 2. Now there's, by the looks of things, there's a side nearby that's picking some of these up. They're not just letting me grab them all. Yeah, I think my limpets are all heading over to where those sides have taken a load of them. Yeah, you can hear the sides in the background. There's one over there. And that could be one of them firing that missile. But if I use my ECM now, I will also destroy all of my my own limpets. Now that collector limpet that was destroyed also lost a had its the cargo that it was holding. That was also destroyed as well. So I'm up to 51. There's another one on its way. So that's got me up to 52. Well, I think 52 will do for now. I mean, I can't really get too greedy. I can't hang about here forever. So let's head over to somewhere that is a bit sheltered. And then we'll do something that I was supposed to have done as soon as I got here, which is to set the course back to my carrier. Alright, what way is it? This way. I've now got to try and get out of here with only one caustic sink launcher. What fun. I've also got a load of Thargoids, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them at least. They're all hanging around waiting for me. One's an interceptor, 2 hunters, 3 will be hunters. Right, there's one there. Trying to see what type it is. It's a glaive. I don't need them that close to me. Okay, it's right, heat levels down to 0. Now, let's keep some in systems. I don't need weapons anymore. I think we're going to be alright as far as this goes, but yeah, that one caustic sink is not so good. But I've got 5 limpets left, so I should be able to do some decontaminations once we are out the other side of the cloud. Right, we're far enough away, I think we can start boosting now. If I hadn't wasted those 2 caustic sinks, in fact I wasted 3 of them, I'd be able to get out of here no problem. Right, so now it's caustic damage time. Coming out of the cloud. Now it's going to do its oh bollocks, I don't need that. Fucking looks like there's an interceptor out here. That's going to hit us, but yeah, we're not going to get anything for it. We won't get what do you call it, the massive energy surge analytics. I mean, look how fucking fast that that is going. Right, so decontamination limit there. It's slowing it down. I don't know if we're far enough out of the cloud. Still mass lock, so we'll keep boosting. Now we're out of mass lock, so we know that there's no more decontamination or no more corrosive damage. We just need to get this bit that we've got cleared off. There we go. Right, let's get the fuck out of here. Well, that was not the easiest run that I've had. My second attempt was easier than that, but yeah, that weren't too bad. Now, supposedly there is a risk that scythes will follow you and you know, be coming after you now, but because my carrier is so close to the entry point in this system, if they are going to be following me, they don't really have much chance to do anything. I've never been interdicted while here. But yeah, that was not my best attempt, but it didn't go too badly. I also suspect that once the current CG event is done, the next one is likely to involve, you know, rescuing these things. So I may just take these ones that I've got and leave them on my carrier for a bit. I'll get rid of those 7 for now. So yeah, 51 Sargoid bio storage capsules. Slap them in there. And yeah, it didn't go too badly. Let's have a look. Have a look at the old right. I mean, it looks and sounds amazing. It is just old gameplay. You say, yeah, it's mining. We've basically turned the Titan into a giant asteroid, which is not a favourite. You know. Yep, let's use the mining code and just change the cargo type, which is all they've done. So it is quite I mean, it really is, you know, taking the easy way out. They could have coded something different. They haven't. So I don't like the implementation, but I don't mind the gameplay. It's not as boring as mining. I will do mining occasionally, but I do find mining quite tedious and quite dull. This at least has some sort of risk attached there. You know, if you're spotted, you've got, you know, all hell's going to break loose. You've got Thargoids Goliath fire, you know, Thargoids galore firing on you. Even the Titan's going to start firing on you. So it's you know, it's a lot more interesting than doing you know, mining trips. Even though, as far as the gameplay goes, it's very similar to you know, doing mining stuff. Which, yeah, it could have been worse, but it could have been so much better. Right, I'm gonna have to bow out. Can't have this playing while I'm in the cinema. Fuck yeah, that must have been a really riveting. Must have been a really riveting film you'd gone to see if you were watching this whilst in the cinema. Was it something like Expendables or whatever, you know, or Expendables, isn't it? Yeah. You did well to get out of there relatively unscathed. Yeah, I mean, especially as yeah, wasting 2 of those or 3 of those caustic sinks really didn't do me any favours at all. So right, I just need to take a couple of these, and I think we can do right. I'll put it to however many of you are watching, probably 1. I'll put it to you, right. So I'll do another rescue run in the you know, in and around the Titan, or do I start doing some AX restoration missions and taking out some revenants? I'll let you decide. And in the meantime, I'm going to light up fag. Well, I'm going to... I'm up for more Titan rescue. Right, well, I'm going on the relatively safe assumption that you're the only one who's watching, so yeah, you may only have been one response, but we'll go with that one. So again, filled up with limpets, and as you saw, I'm having a dump out of a lot of them, but every time I've gone here, well, every time, I've been there 4 times now, but on 2 of those times I didn't fill up the cargo hold with limpets, and on both those occasions I really wished I had done, because I really needed a load. So I need to remember, how many did I get then? 51. Well, I want to get it up to 3 figures, because last time after 2 runs I had 92, so I want to get more than that, but I don't want just 93, so we'll go for minimum 49 if I'm going to be doing it in multiples of 8. Yeah, it's more likely to be 56 that I take, but yeah, we'll give that a go. So I also just realised in the chat thing here, I put it on top chat instead of live chat. I should put it on live. If you put it on top, it filters out a lot of stuff for some fucking reason. Anyway, so let's just make sure I did do all the advanced maintenance, didn't I? Yes, and I definitely put the limpets on there. There's nothing else to hand in. Oh yes, there is. There's, well, 290,000. I mean, I don't need to cash that in. If I'm destroyed, I've still got it anyway because it's combat bonds, not bounties. Right, let's fuck off. Head back there again.
Launch underway.
Now, if my previous trips are anything to go by, they do seem to alternate between going well and then going tits up. So this one, yeah, if it continues that trend, this one should be complete bollocks. So, well, it'll be somewhat interesting, I guess. Alright, so again, we're not going to be making it first time. See what we're getting now. I wouldn't mind if it is a glaive, actually. It is a glaive. He's still able to recharge his shields from me, even though I've got no shields for him to drain. I don't quite know how that works, but there you go. Oh, fucking hell, now we got scouts turning up. I really don't want them hanging around while I'm doing this, but I don't think I'm going to be able to avoid it. Yeah, because they're already here. So I'm probably going to need to repair rather more damage than I would like. I don't know how far away they are, but they are closing in. Yeah, they're already firing on us. One of my module reinforcements has been rendered inoperable. That's not so bad because at least I can repair it. Now canopy integrity is getting a bit of a pasting. I don't need that. So now I've got caustic damage. I need to finish off that cut. There we go. Alright, let's deal with these fuckers since they're here and I'm here. Jesus Christ, my hull is at 39. I didn't realise it was as low as that. I've got a lot of repairing to do. It might actually, no, it won't be easier to go back to the carrier because I'm still in the system with the carrier. So that's two module reinforcements done. Right, so that's everything down. I mean, that's a lot of repairing I've got to do. I think it's going to be easier if I just go and dock somewhere and repair that way. How am I doing in the old modules then? I mean, the modules themselves are not too bad, it's just these two, which I'll start repairing, yeah, being taken down to 0. Power plant being at 94 is not great. What's the canopy at? Because I kept hearing that the canopy was compromised. Cockpit canopy, it's saying, is at 100. So, yeah, I don't know where that came from. So, in fact, yeah, modules are not too bad. But my hull is in a dreadful state. It's already back up to 41. And I'm not in a Thargoid controlled system yet. So I can sit here and maybe go after that material. I can't be asked to pick it up manually, so we'll get a collector limpet to do it. There he goes. I think everything else that's here, yeah, I'm already maxed on. But I've now got over 5,000, so even if my ship is at 5, I've got over 5 million in combat bonds now. So even if my ship is destroyed, yeah, I'm still going to be up as far as my credits go, because my rebuy cost is 2,919,458, which is not going to make much of a dent on 75,636,703,758 credits. Yeah, I'm doing all right on credits. All right, what else we got on the old chat? Bugger all. Okay. Well, there's no getting away. It's not very interesting to watch someone just sit here and do constant repairs, but I've got to repair the ship. I can't fly into a Titan when my hull was down to 36. Yeah, I was not going to last very long doing that. But these repair limpets, I mean, they're doing over, well, they're repairing over 10% by the looks of it, each limpet, which is certainly all right. But this loadout is so fucking compromised. I mean, my module reinforcement is okay, but my hull reinforcement, I don't think that is. Obviously no shields, which, like I said at the start, I'm not convinced about the whole zero shields business. But this ship is not designed for combat. It will fight off the occasional aggressor, you know. So if it was just that glaive on its own, no problem. But of course, yeah, it wasn't just that glaive on its own. And even though it was only 4 scouts that came in with it, yeah, when you've got 5 firing on you, it does quickly mount up. What's the nearest system? Because this is going to take too long. Nearest system that is not... Is that one that I've been to? Yes, it is. Right, fuck it. We'll go there, repair, and then we'll head to... we'll head to the Titan from there. I can also hand in my combat bonds, I suppose. So I'll let this repair limpet finish doing its thing, but and then we'll bugger off. Right. So we got it back up to 65 anyway, which isn't bad. Considering it was on 36. Now the thing is, if I do decide to change this ship, I don't know what to change it to, because every option is compromised in some way or another. The one compromise I don't want to make is I don't want a ship that's too slow, because I've got to get through that I've got to get through the Maelstrom cloud pretty fast. And likewise, if I have to get away pretty quickly, again, I've got to get out there fast. I've got to be able to leave basilisks behind me. So I need a ship that's got decent speed. And preferably decent maneuverability. Because this has both of those things in, you know, fucking bucket loads. And really I want to have a cargo capacity of 64 tons. I think less than 64 is not really worth going over there for. Anyone have any suggestions for a possible alternative to the old Clipper? So I'm fucked if I can think of one that is in any way suitable. I've also just realised I've come to a fucking outpost. I'm in a large ship. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm so used to flying out around here in like medium or small ships. Yeah, I forgot that here I am in a large and I'm about to try and land at a fucking outpost. So now I've got to piss off over to this one. I've been playing this game fuck knows how many years and I can still make that sort of bollocks up. Mendeleev settlement is over 2,000 light seconds away, so yeah, talk amongst yourself here. Alliance ships can be quite nippy, nowhere near fast enough though. The Crusader crawls along, that's no good. The Chieftain, I think the Chieftain is the fastest, but again with that once you've got the armour and the hull reinforcements good enough, you've not got any shields. You've got, that's another one where it's got to be shieldless. I think, as much as I hate to admit it, if you're going to do these rescue missions, you've got to use a shieldless ship, because your shields are going to use, you know, almost certainly, like, you know, your largest available optional internal. They're going to use power, you know, that, you know, duh. But it's very likely that they will require so much power that you can't fit the low emissions mod to the power plant, so you're always going to be running too hot, and you're going to be easily seen. It's not easy to come up with a ship loadout that will work. I'll say, no matter what ship you choose, it will be compromised in some way or other. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't think it's a bad thing. You know, I'm glad there isn't, like, you know, one obvious ship and everyone's just going to keep using that all the time. But it, yeah. I wouldn't be complaining if I found a way of making these missions a little bit easier.
It's good to have you with us. Welcome to the station, Commander. Access permitted. Please make your way to landing pad 3-2.
Flying in that quickly with no shields, yeah, oh, fucking look at this. I'm still trying to... It's going well. Fuck off, I don't need that. 24,365. No repairs. Yeah, that's fine. See, I do need this. Right, we may as well get the advanced maintenance done, and we'll hand in me 5,070,000, which will come down to 4.6 million. Yeah, that's alright. Alright, anyway, after what seemed like a fucking age, it probably would have been quicker for me to just do me repairs out there. I'll also top up me limpets again.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
We can now set course once again. Oh, I'm even further away. It's going to be 2 fucking jumps. I don't want to be going via Snooquy, so we're going to go via New Guang. Yeah, it's really going well, this, isn't it? I really can't stand the voice of that mank ATC. It's not the worst ATC. I think the worst one is the cunt with his fucking Poundland elocution lessons.
Docking coupler disengaged. Take care when leaving the station.
Alright, let's see if we can get out of here before this fucking hauler comes along. Yeah, that wasn't one of the more difficult challenges I've had. So millions have got up to 641 million, which will do. Right, first jump.
You are now clear of station perimeter. Have a good flight, Commander.
Now this one will be fine. Nothing's going on in Nguyen. Not under alert. It's not Thargoid controlled. It's not Thargoid nothing. So this one will be okay. Get away from the primary start and we can now lock in actually this is the best thing actually about update 16 is the fact that you can now lock in the Titan as your actual destination. It's far and away the best feature of the whole of update 16. Alright, see if we can get there this time. Peter has come along. Oh fuck. I thought after the last one this would be okay, but no. Right, what have we got this time? Well, it's two of them, whatever it is. It's two interceptors. I mean, even if they're two basilisks, they're not keeping up with this thing. Because even fully laden, I'm still doing 585 boost, so yeah, no problem. Right, they are now out of sight and out of mind. Right, at least we now know we will actually get to the system this time. So I'm assuming by now that those of you who are still watching, if indeed there is anyone, you will have all seen the sort of like teaser trailer for update 17 by now. So what do you reckon? What do you think we're in store for as far as yeah, what we've seen from that teaser? One thing I can say straight away, I have a feeling that like Super Revenant looks like a sort of Revenant equivalent of a Goliath. I bet that's going to be a right bastard to take out. It's probably something best avoided rather than taken on. Speaking of which, no, it's another glaive. Now let's hope like fuck that this one is just on his own. I don't know why I was firing in beams then. I'll lead them now, but I don't know why I was firing them before. Anyway, he's don't need this fucker ramming me either. down to 32. What am I on? 88. Oh, fuck's sake. Now, what's that that's coming in? Whatever it is, it's already too far away, so I don't need to worry. Ah, did not need that. Right, that was fucking lucky. Now. I think I might have been out of range of that energy blast. And I've also left that interceptor for dust, so let's start some repairing. So module reinforcement is down to 11, so we'll get that sorted out. What about the... see, the canopy's still at 100, that's still fine. Even though it was saying, you know, canopy compromise. I don't know what was actually compromised there. But everything else, yeah, 98s, 99s, so they're all okay. So it is just the hull that we need to sort out. So I reckon a couple of limpets should do that. Right, very similar to the clipper I built for it. Mine has boost 582, armor 3285. You've got better armor than I have. My armor is 3085. So initially it was just over 3,500, but my module reinforcements are terrible. I just had 2 class 2s and a class 1. So I got rid of the class 1 and put the AFM unit in it. Kept the class 2s and then changed a class 3 hull reinforcement for a class 3 module reinforcement. And to be honest, once you're in the you know, Titan Cloud, that's fine. That's all you really need. The trouble is, of course, getting to it. You may need a bit more than that. Super Revenant could be a decent winged mission. Well, there's unlikely to be any missions to take out like the Super Revenant. I also think it's only going to be seen in the Barnacle Matrix sites. So whether or not there will actually be any missions to take one out, I think is very unlikely. But if you're going to be going to Barnacle Matrix sites, you're going to have to watch out for those things. I mean, those sites are tough enough already. Because they're so open, you've got like no areas where you can really sort of shelter and hide away from the Revenant shots. I mean, when you're doing AX restoration missions, it's fucking easy. You just crouch in the doorway of any building and, you know, most of the time, yeah, they're not going to be able to get anywhere near you. But yeah, you don't have that option at what do you call it? At the Barnacle Matrix sites. Like to see the Imperial Clipper being put to good use. Yeah, I do like the Imperial Clipper. I wish it had better weapon hardpoint loadouts or layouts, not like really spread out. If they were better, I'd be using this ship a hell of a lot more. Anyway, right, 99% hull, that'll do. Let's go. There was one other one there. Oh, and Class 7 Universal Olympic Controller. Yeah, I've got one of those on mine as well.
Warning. Caustic damage detected.
The repair rate of your repair limpets are so much better if you put one of those on. And obviously a dedicated Class 7 repair limpet will be even better, but I need more than just repair limpets. Yeah, that looked good, didn't it? What we got? Oh, fucking Medusa. Yeah, I think I'm going to run from you now. If it was an AX conflict zone, yeah, I'd take you on. Well, I wouldn't be in this ship, but yeah. So I remember when I actually launched to start this run, I said, you know, they seem to be going alternately between going really well and going completely tits up. I'm only just arriving here, it's already gone seriously tits up. There's still time for them to interdict me once more. There we go. We made it. Right, let's waste no time. Let's head straight on in. If I'd actually kept an eye on that. I've also got to remember not to waste caustic sinks while I'm around the Titan this time as well. Here comes the pulse. Again, the heat level just goes up and up and up. And I also forgot to do the caustic sink. Right, now here comes the tough bit. Trying to get here without being spotted by any hunters that are flying around. It's not looking bad at the moment. Oh, yeah, I've just spotted one. I think I got away with it. Right, so there's 3 of them around here. They don't know I'm here. So, right, we're all right at the moment. Of course, that will change as soon as I start using the old pulse wave scanner. Right, so let's see what we've got. So we've got quite a few. Still don't know I'm here. Oh. Well, no, nothing's gone red. Okay, let's give this a shot. Well, there was nothing there. Poxy fucking thing. Right, let's try this one. Try and actually aim it. Now everything's gone red. Let's cool ourselves down. Let's get... I'm being fired upon by probably a hunter.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Yeah. How much space have I got? I've only got enough for 6 go. I've got to start dumping Olympics straight away. The thing is, I'm trying to stay somewhat stealthy, which is why I'm constantly firing the old beam laser. But of course, all those limpets are just giving away where I am. Alright, so I've got 7, and this last one coming in. 8.
At maximum capacity.
Now, where's the next nearest? Oh, okay. That fucker's not going to give up, is he? I can't see what it is. Let's get myself sheltered a bit. Start repairing. Now, where is the next nearest one? Right, so it's that one. I think the new Matrix Revenants are being piloted by humans. I hope not. I really hope they don't resort to all this, you know, humans to have been sort of zombified or whatever. I really hope that isn't the case. if we can make our way back over to this storage chamber. Right, bit of a risky one this, but we'll try it. There we go.
Successful.
Now, yeah, I've still got all of my collector limpets still okay. So this should be another 8. Yeah. Temptation is to do what I did last time, which is to just keep going for all of these locations that are all close by. But it does mean that they've always got a fairly good idea of whereabouts I am. So it may not be the best move. We'll give it a shot anyway. One fucking firing on me, and I can't see what it's doing. Not doing a vast amount. We will be now. Alright, let's try and no space for cargo. Fuck's sake. Alright, let's check out another 8. It's got room for another 4. I think I'm going to need to start, yeah, I'm down to 75, so I will need to start repairing. Let's also check my modules again. I like to keep my module reinforcements maxed if I can. I've accidentally fired a decontamination limpet. I mean, that's, yeah, okay, I can live with that. Right, so how am I doing in the inventory now? So I've got 24, I've got room for 2, so let's dump another 6. So now I've got room for 8. So the next one I open up... Oh fucking hell, I don't need this! Well, I can't really go anywhere, because I've got so many of these Stargoids sort of all hanging around. What did that do? Apart from no favours whatsoever. Looks like I sort of got away with it. Oh, I wasted that repair limpet. Oh well, let's right, now where are these chambers? Is that the nearest one again? Where are they gone? I can't see where the fuck they okay, right, over here. That is not past there.
Taking damage. Under attack.
Oh, bollocks, my repair limit's been destroyed again. Right, so that's another load of those released. So the collector limpets are on their way. Let's send another repair limpet out. So near the interceptors are constantly aggroing. They're not really doing a hell of a lot. I'll say that. Now if it's going to destroy my repair limpet, but if my collector limpets are close by, which they're not, so what did that do to the hull? Well, they're on 91. I'll repair it. I think I'm starting to get a bit low on the old yeah, AFM ammo. Right, so we're now up to 32. I've got room for another 3, so let's jettison another 5 and look for the next storage chamber. Right, this is the nearest one. Oh, fucking hell. I mean, they are relentless, this lot. I've just accidentally destroyed all my collector limpets. That was fucking close. That... oh, that's fucking... I'm taking a lot of hits here. I need to, I think, go somewhere a bit more sheltered again. Get away from all this. Yeah, I just noticed my hull is now at 33. Yeah. Alright, come on. My repair limpets have got to start doing something. I can't just keep getting destroyed all the time. I also need to get my beam laser sorted out. 75%. It's not terrible. Not terrible, but it's not great. That's not going to help either. So once this has been right, 90% will do. Now let's I just realised, yeah, that's almost empty. So now where are those? Right, that capsule's there. All the rest are just out of range of me collectors. try and get a bit closer. Just close enough for the yeah, for them to start moving. I think that is close enough. Right, one other thing I need to do. Set course for, I don't think I'm going to go after any more, so we'll set course from there. I've still got 3 more of them. This one's coming in. Where have the rest gone? I've only got 2 collector limpets. Ah, one of them has been picked up by a yeah, by a side. I've just wasted a fucking caustic sink again. So I've got 2 collectors coming back. So that will give me how many? 39. It's not as much as I wanted. I really wanted 49, but I'm not doing well enough, I think, to get another 10. Let's find that sheltered spot again. I'm not that far away from it. I don't think I am anyway. Oh, it's not up there. Yeah, here it is. Now, if I can get myself prepared enough, I'll have another go. But I can't get 49. I could at least get another, well, get it up to 45. See how the chat is going. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, what's that's alright. The missile impacted on the yeah, on this bit above me. Right, in the chat there. If it's the case, then I hope we can communicate with them instead. The Revenant in Update 17 teaser looks more curious and cautious than hostile, and it makes a sound. Well, I mean, the Revenants certainly, you know, make plenty of sounds. They're right noisy fuckers, but and I certainly wouldn't be against the idea of, you know, there being a Thargoid that would actually, like, you know, attempt communication. It could even be that it's part of the other, what do you call it, where they have the 2 factions. I can't remember the name of the 2 factions, but it could be that something like that is going to play a part in it again, which wouldn't be a bad thing. I'd be quite alright with that happening. You could end up with the spectacle of Thargoids attacking Thargoids. Oh no, not again! Right, this is getting a bit much. I'm going to piss off out of here. My hull is down to 40. Well, let's hope the hull can take this, yeah. because I need to get the fuck out of here and hope that my 2 caustic sinks are going to be enough. When I do still have some limpets, so I can have the decontamination limpet controller doing its thing. I think I'm going to need to. Right, there we go, so that's coming. Starting to be able to see the planet. I can hear the build up of the and that's me out of caustic sinks, so I'll definitely need to use the decontamination limpet once I've been pushed out of here. Right, so I'm out of mass lock, so this decontamination limpet should do it. There we go. 31% hull. Yeah, right. It's a good job well, I don't think I'm going to get any more coming after me. So I got 37. Which is not brilliant, but I've done far worse. Certainly better than my first attempt when I got 4 and then got destroyed. Right, let's get out of here. Oh, fuck. Right, what is my frameshift drive on? 78. Okay, let's try again. There we go. 78 ain't that bad. Well, I didn't think it was. I tell you what, if this was like real life, I'd be very reluctant to trust a frameshift drive where, having tried to fire it once, came up FSD malfunctioned. But it is still not, by any stretch, the worst thing about the rather dystopian future that this game, yeah, sort of like portrays. The worst thing, by a mile, as far as I'm concerned, is the fact that all the carsy doors are made completely of glass and you can see through them. Fuck that. No way. So I think I have made one discovery with that last trip. I do keep sort of like hanging around thinking, right, okay, I want to get more of these pods and blah blah blah. I think it is very easy to get sort of greedy and just sit there thinking, right, now I've got to get more of them. You need to know when you've got to bail.
Welcome, Commander.
chances are, I mean, my first run tonight wasn't too bad, getting 50, however many it was it 52? But you're not going to do that every time. You're certainly not going to do that every time.
Landing gear deployed.
But I have a feeling that at some point during update 17 we are going to get some kind of consequence for doing, you know, these rescue missions. Whether it's good or negative, who knows. I don't really mind either way. 129,760. Well, considering that my hull was down to like 30%, I guess it's not too bad. Structural elements fine. Anyway, don't need those 16, not for the moment anyway. So we now have 88. Well, that's not a bad amount, is it? But right, let's have another look on the chat here. Where are we? Zoggoids may want to talk because they need us to fight the upcoming Guardians. Remember the blue triangle hints from the devs. I have a feeling that that blue triangle thing from the devs was just a I think that was a hint towards the use of the unclassified relics. I mean, it was quite vague at best anyway, but remember back when it was done, we'd been able to find the unclassified relics, but we didn't really know what to do with them, because at the time we couldn't do anything with them. So I have a feeling it's to do with that. I don't think there's going to be anything else Guardian related coming along, but I'd be more than happy to be proven wrong about that. Oresrians and Claxians, that's it, yeah. Oh, that was Drew Wager stuff, not really relevant anymore, unfortunately. Okay, right, so don't worry about any of that. I mean, it would be good if it was brought in, but if it's not going to be, then, oh well. Hopefully no glaive on the way back. No, there wouldn't have been, because I was jumping to a system that was not Thargoid control, and it wasn't under Thargoid alert or anything, so no, there wouldn't have been a glaive there. There might have been a side. They're actually not that difficult to take out, although when you've only got 30% hull, yeah, anything was possible. But yeah, I managed to get away with it anyway. But well, I think that'll do. This has gone on for 2 hours, which is my usual sort of my usual sort of duration. So yeah, rescuing human captives from Titans. It is not easy. It's not even close to being easy. And even if you do have the occasional run where you're doing well and getting plenty of them out, it does not mean that your next attempt is going to be that good. Yeah, I reckon I'm probably going to be averaging sort of low 40s per run, which isn't bad, but I mean, my cargo capacity in this ship is 64. I'm still not 100% sold on this ship, but I just cannot think of an alternative that would do the job better. Like I was saying earlier, every ship is going to be compromised in some way. So you've got to decide what compromise are you most prepared to live with. Or maybe even a better way of looking at it is, what compromise are you least prepared to live with? And for me, the one that I actually do not want to have is the speed. I've got to be able to get into through the Maelstrom cloud to the Titan as quick as possible, and more importantly, I've got to be able to get the fuck out of there as quickly as possible. So the speed is the most important thing for me. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to end up changing the ship, but I just do not know what for. But you know, I'd like better armour. I'd like better. It's all stating the obvious, you know. Yeah, sure. I'd like better armour, better module protection. Let's have better firepower as well while we're at it, you know. And the only way you're going to do that is by getting a ship that is, you know, unbelievably slow. You know, oh yeah, let's take a Type 10 in there. You know, or I mean, the Clipper. Sorry, not the Clipper. The Cutter is pretty fast for its size, and of course it does have great armour and it does have great, you know, module protection, but you've got more chance of being the next Queen of England than you are of getting a decent loadout on that with a low emissions power plant. And plus it has all the manoeuvrability of that star that I'm currently you know, seeing right in front of us. So that's a dreadful choice for doing those missions. So yeah, I just don't know. I'm not sold on the Clipper, but I just cannot think of anything that will do the job better. Good that you're possibly flogging the rescue humans rather than releasing them into a safe space. Well, I take them to the search and rescue, you know, on you know, the rescue ships. So I mean, I am actually for once doing something to save humanity, you know, rather than just doing something to help myself. But I want to build up a few of them because I think there will be a CG event coming along relatively soon, which will involve handing these in. So I'll build up a few, and if it doesn't come along, oh well, I'll just have loads of these to handle in one go. No problem, you know. I can't really lose out. Yep, speed. Yeah, I do think speed is the priority for ships doing this mission. Yeah. I mean, the bottom line is, it doesn't matter what ship you use, what loadout you use, it's going to be difficult. It is never going to be a walk in the park. Mind you, I used to say that about taking out Hydras, and now look. But yeah, that will do. 2 hours of me playing this, I think, is more than any human being could possibly stomach. So I dare say I will still be in game for a bit tonight if anyone else is going to show up. I know full well that there are several people who used to play this game that won't be showing up, but yeah. Anyway, that's it. So yeah, all went pretty well. Now go away.